Welcome back again. We're on video number 4 of the 4.A review for the IM Algebra 2 at Valonia High School, spring of 2024. Can you believe 2024 already? Spring, almost done. Spring break coming. Number of fish in the lake is growing exponentially. The table shows the values in thousands after different numbers of years since the population was first measured. By what factor does the population grow every 2 years? Use this information to fill out the table for 4 years and 6 years. So, if it's going to grow every 2 years from 0 to 2, we're going to get that factor by doing 40, the second value, over the first value, 10. What's 40 divided by 10? It's a factor of 4, isn't it? So we're going to use that every 2 years. That means it multiplied by 4 to get here. It's going to multiply by 4 to get here. And it's going to multiply by 4 again to get here. If it multiplies by 4 every 2 years, then 40 times 4, that's going to be 6 years, 160. And then 160 times 4, 640, that's going to be 6 years. That's pretty painless. By what factor does the population grow every year? So here we go. If we were going to write this function, we would write that this population, P of t, equals our initial population, and the factor was 4, we said, every 2 years, right? So we want to take and do what we did a few minutes ago and write that as 4 raised to the 1/2 raised to the t. 4 to the 1/2, that's going to be our growth factor for every year. 4 raised to the 1/2. And that's 2. So our growth factor is 4 to the 1/2, or 2. And we're going to use this information to complete the table. So we're going to multiply 10 by 2. What's 10 times 2? I'm going to go ahead and write it here so you can see how we got it. Then we're going to multiply 40 by 2 to get to the third year. What's 40 times 2? This is painless, y'all. Then we'll multiply 160 by 2 to get to the fifth year. I don't even know how to make that hard, y'all. I don't even know. This is so much fun. Nickel 63 is a radioactive substance with a half-life of about 100 years. An artifact had 9.8 milligrams of nickel 63 when it was first measured. Write an equation to represent the mass of nickel 63 in milligrams as a function of t, time in years. Part A. We know that this function, I'm just going to call it f of t, however we want to do it, equals the initial amount, which was 9.8 milligrams, right? Times half-life means we got a factor of 1/2 raised to the time in years, and this is going to be t over 100 years, right? Sorry, it's hard to see that on the video, probably. That's t over 100. That's an equation to represent the mass as a function of time in years. Now, of d, time in days. This one, how many days are there in 100 years? 36,500. I can't remember. I can't do what you said. All right, I'm going to call it, let's see here. Let's call it something besides f because we don't want the same function name. Let's call this one g. How about that? G of t equals 9.8 times 1/2 raised to the, this is going to be t over, and this is 100 times 365, which is 36,500 days. Okay, that's right. It's 36,500. One more problem, y'all, and we'll be done with this review. A document is 8.5 inches by 11 inches. Y'all, I can't help it. I got to draw. Right? When I see this, I got to draw. 8.5 inches by 11 inches. When it was scaled by 75% on the copier twice, what were the dimensions of the final document? So we're going to multiply 75. It's going to be dimensions times 0.75. We're going to have us a smaller document, aren't we? 36,500. That's 365 number of days in a year times 100 years, right? Now, you're going to multiply 8.5 times 0.75. 8.5 times 0.75. So now this document is going to be 6.375 by, we're going to multiply 11 by 0.75. And get 8.25. But that's only once. We got to put the document times 0.75 again. It's going to be even smaller now, isn't it? So we're going to take the 6.375. We're going to multiply it by 0.75 and get 4.78125. Then we're going to take the 8.25 here and multiply it by 0.75. We did 8.25 times 0.75, we're with 6.1875. 0.1875. So the new dimensions are 4.78125 by 6.1875 inches. All you do is multiply the height and the width by 0.75 twice. That's all you do to get new dimensions. And y'all, thank you for watching. It's been fun on this episode of Math is Fun with the IM review for Algebra 2, spring of 2024 at Vilonia High School, right? Now I got to upload these videos so y'all can watch them, make them go viral. Like, subscribe, all that good fun stuff, right? Make them go viral.
Who's actually viral?
Huh?
So who's actually viral?
I don't know. We'll see. Oh, look at that. I'm done. Thank you. How about that? Let's see if we can upload those now to my not yet viral YouTube channel, right?
I think it's still going.
Is it? It sure is. All right, look there. I'm done. Thank you. Whoops.